Yo, what is up guys? It's me, Zach Lee, back bringing some more daily NBA news and updates. We got a few things to talk about today, so let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it right after a quick word from this video's sponsor, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the app that is a must-have for NBA fans who enjoy or want to go see games live. They let you see the view from the seat before you purchase, as well as rank the seats on a scale from 1 to 100 to make sure that you are getting the absolute best deal. Speaking of best deal, you can enter the promo code SDC to receive $20 off your first order to make it an even better deal. Download the app in the description box below. But now with that out the way, Lego. LeBron James wouldn't actually be dumb enough to do this, would he? He has been pretty incident-free throughout his entire career so far. Hasn't been caught up in any major scandals or anything like that. But that might have just changed. Instagram model Little Red Heidi Hood has attempted to expose LeBron James for sliding into her DMs yesterday. Take a look. Athletes slide into girls' DMs all the time, so this isn't the craziest part, but sheesh, biggest buck I've ever seen on here. That's what she captioned it while showing a picture of LeBron James saying, "Teach me how to hunt and I'll teach you how to play ball. Deal, LOL." That was painfully corny to even read. Now, she was of course called out for having LeBron James' old Abby in that picture. That's not the picture that LeBron James uses on his Instagram anymore, but she had a response for that as well. To anyone saying his Abby wasn't the same, y'all love to hate. It was a funny story, sorry I shared. This ain't LeBron, bro. Ain't no way in this lifetime that this is LeBron James. Wow, with counting 4 exclamation marks. No freaking way. There is nothing in this world that anyone could say to convince me that that is LeBron James using 4 exclamation points after wow saying freaking where are you? Like for real, how dumb would he have to be to slide into someone's DMs on Instagram? No, I'm not saying that some athletes don't do this. I'm sure a lot of them do it, but for LeBron James to do it, someone that's in a relationship, married with kids, I don't even think Swaggy P would be dumb enough to, well, maybe. LeBron James wouldn't do this. You really think he would risk his image for you? Don't flatter yourself. It's just too easy to fake someone famous like LeBron James sliding into your DMs. Anyone with half of a brain can make a fake account, use LeBron James' picture, send themselves a message and say, oh look at LeBron James trying to slide into my DMs. Even if you don't want to put the effort in to make another account, there's always something like Photoshop. Anyone can do it. It is extremely simple. So yeah, this is very hard to believe. That being said though, this isn't the first time that LeBron James has been called out for trying to slide into someone's DMs. A couple of years ago, Rachel Bush, who was dating a safety on the Cleveland Browns at the time, also shared a picture of LeBron trying to slide into her DMs saying, "What's up?" So who knows, maybe this is actually LeBron and he just thinks that no one will ever actually expect it to be him, especially since he's using such corny, awful, cringe-worthy pickup lines. But I doubt it. The past couple of weeks, there have been some questions popping up about the future of Kristaps Porzingis and the New York Knicks. Porzingis' brother and agent Giannis Porzingis kept saying that there were more important things to Porzingis than money when it comes to re-signing with the Knicks. He wasn't going to sign with the Knicks just because they could offer him the most money. He wants to be in a place where he can grow and win, and that's where he would decide where he wants to play after his contract is up. Considering those remarks came from not only his agent but his brother, of course some Knicks fans would be kind of shook about the possibility of Kristaps Porzingis leaving them in a couple of years. However, after yesterday's game, Porzingis put all of that talk to rest when he said this: "I think fans know I'm here in New York. I love New York and I see myself as a Knick for a long time. And I think they shouldn't be worrying about that. Unless the New York Knicks front office did something monumentally stupid, groundbreaking, earth-shatteringly dumb, which it is the Knicks front office, so I wouldn't 100% put it past them, but unless they broke their own record of stupidity in the past, I can never actually see Porzingis leaving them in the first place. He said so many times how much he loves New York. He is growing there as a player, and right now they're actually proving that they might be able to start winning some games. They're 4-4 on the year so far, 4-1 since starting off the year 0-3, and that is largely thanks to the development of Kristaps Porzingis, who is becoming one of the best scorers in the NBA. He has 6 30-point games to his name so far this season, more than any other player in the NBA. Most people thought the Knicks were just going to be this awful lottery-bound team this year. Now, there is time for them to regress and go back to that, but according to Porzingis, he is going to do everything in his power to get the New York Knicks into the playoffs. He's not playing to be a lottery team, he's playing to win. He said that back at the beginning of the season, and so far his actions are backing it up. D'Lo played in his first game back at the Staples Center yesterday, as his Nets fell to the Lakers 124-112. We expected this to be a pretty emotional game for D'Angelo Russell after the Lakers cold-heartedly gave him away for almost nothing at all to the Brooklyn Nets over the offseason. Before the game, he was asked if there are any hard feelings between him and the Lakers. After Magic Johnson explained why the Lakers traded Russell by saying they needed someone who was more of a leader and who could make the players around him better. And Russell said, "I would say it ruffled a few feathers, but you control what you can control. He is in a position to say what he wants, so I just try and do what I can at the end of the day." Russell tried to have himself a nice game yesterday against the Lakers, but it just wasn't meant to be. He couldn't get his shot to fall. Now, it wasn't a terrible game, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, but he shot 8 of 24 from the field. Now, his personal matchup, player versus player, against Lonzo Ball, I would give the edge to D'Angelo Russell, since Lonzo also didn't play that great. 6 points, 3 of 15 shooting from the field, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Yeah, edge to D'Lo there, but Lakers of course got the win. But that's not the point here. After the game, D'Lo said that he kind of has to give himself some dap for surviving everything that he went through in LA. "I went through a lot when I was here. It's nothing I could really control. It was out of my hands by that point. I went through a lot. Kobe's farewell, everything. So just to overcome that, I salute myself for that." He salutes himself for overcoming Kobe's farewell year. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Maybe it was just hard for Russell as such a young player in the league to deal with all this stuff going around the Lakers regarding Kobe's farewell and having to share the spotlight with Kobe Bryant during his farewell party. Maybe there is something to that, but he kind of tried to clarify it a bit afterwards by saying he deserved the attention he got for it. "Like I said, there was nothing I could really do, no matter how I played or whatever. None of that was relevant. Kobe was a legend. If he came back today, that would be the biggest story in the world, no matter what's going on. You control what you can control and move on." D'Angelo Russell is a control freak. He's said the word control too many times, and it kind of sounds like D'Angelo Russell might have resented or envied or something, had some type of ill feelings towards the whole Kobe Bryant retiring thing. Kobe sucking up all the attention from him with his farewell tour. He survived that, so he gives himself some dap. I'm not sure if that's something you want to pat yourself on the back for, surviving that, because if that's the worst thing you had to go through, then you really didn't have that bad of a time at all. But he did go through some other stuff in LA that we all know about too. There was that whole saga with him snitching on Swaggy P. He survived that. And then there was also more serious stuff like him losing his grandma. D'Angelo Russell just has to completely move on mentally from LA. Just forget about it and focus on what you have in front of you. Make the best of the opportunity that you're in right now with the Nets. Question of the daytime: was it LeBron James? Do you think LeBron James actually slid into that Instagram model's DMs? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But now let's take a look at what you guys said in yesterday's video. And yesterday, I asked you guys if you think that Dwayne Wade made a mistake by signing with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this is what you had to say. Question of the day: his decision was fine. He had an amazing career, and at the end of the day, he just wants to win a championship with LeBron again. Question of the day: Dwayne Wade should have either signed with the Thunder, Spurs, or Rockets on a 1-year deal. Then the next year sign with Cleveland or wherever LeBron goes, or Miami. Question of the day: obviously the chance to reunite with LeBron is what ultimately brought D Wade to Cleveland. Right now, it's way too early to be asking if he made a mistake. Sure, if he went to a weaker team, he would have had more prolific stats right now. But I just don't think that's what D Wade cares about anymore. He wants to win. I don't think Wade necessarily made a mistake. I think he would have had a pretty hard time adjusting no matter what team he went to, whether it was the Spurs, Thunder, Rockets, wherever. And the Cavs still do have some of the best odds when it comes to beating the Golden State Warriors once their team starts clicking and they get everyone back healthy. That being said, it doesn't look like Dwayne Wade has much left in him after this year. I can see after this year him going to Miami, since he did say he wants to retire with the Miami Heat, signing a 1 or 2 year deal there before hanging it up. But that's all for today, guys. Let me know what you think about all of this down in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more daily NBA news and updates. But I guess until tomorrow, keep getting the buckets, Team STC, and I'm out of here. Peace.